Hello and welcome to Real HiFi Help. Well, here we are. This is my reaction video to Pursuit of Perfect Systems, and I saw that he made a really good video. I wanted to react on that. I'm just going to quickly show you this video and my response to it down below. What I'm about to show you here is something that basically breaks the entire HiFi system in the world. So I know it sounds very dramatical, but streamers have so far been, the official streamers that you buy on the market have so far been very, very bad, very noisy, very mechanical, very unnatural in sound. The thing that Terri shows us in this video, which I'm just going to quickly show you here, is something that will, for a much smaller amount of money, create basically something that beats all the standard streamers that you can buy. I'm talking about Blue Sound without a problem, Lumen streamers without a problem, Auralix, Awanda without any problem, if you just follow his guide. And if you follow my guide, you will take it to a level that is like 10 levels above that. So I'm just going to quickly show you what his video is about.
Hello and welcome to Pursuit of Perfect System. It's here. This is it. People wanted me to, excuse me.
So basically you have a streamer here and you have an LPSU streamer box.
It's been so...
You can see him building it.
Once, taking it all apart and putting it all back together. So I think that's something to bear in mind. So...
It's of course not got a fan in it because it's a streamer. We want to reduce all noise in it.
Corners to corner.
Everything
so
that he
corner,
does
then the opposite corner.
It's very good. You can see obviously that Terri is a professional.
Now I made a bit of a mess of that. Didn't quite do it in the right place because I wasn't really paying attention. So
and you're basically going to have this fanless heatsink
and it's really
kind of thing going on.
To get the Series 88 cables and stuff in, especially when you're using our...
And everything that he does is basically right.
Connect straight to the back. And that was about the best that I could do.
And the magic ingredient is the JCAT card in it and the external LPSU.
So this one actually looks quite nice.
You don't necessarily have to buy this specific product that he is making.
You can, I think,
you can make something that's similar, like from Streetcom. Streetcom also makes cabinets where you can do this, and you can have a Terri DAC LPSU instead of this thing. I'm guessing that it was only half the price of this.
Simple to start with, so much going on.
So very well, Terri, for making that video, and this is my response to that video. Basically a very positive response, saying that Terri, keep up the good work, but doing these steps here below will take the sound to a whole new level. And like I write down below, by doing all of this 100%, it's like buying a regular $40,000 CD player. Sometimes a lot better than that. Sometimes it can get close to a Audio Notes 4.1 CD player, which is like the second best CD player in the world. Almost. Notice I said almost. Okay. So this is the list, the magical list that everybody has been looking for. It took me several years to find out. So try and follow his video. And you can see what he did here. This is his homepage where he tells you exactly how he did it. And I'm just gonna go down. You guys can always go back on the video and put it on pause to see what he did. I of course suggest that you use a mechanical disc and all that. You can see it. You can see it in the comments that I created on this homepage. So, but basically, what he did is the standard bought way of doing it. It's a bit more expensive than than I would do. So yeah, these JCAT products really make a huge difference. And of course, I don't really get why he says you have to use a Windows Server thing. That's an expensive operating system, but yeah, fine. So people also have to recognize the fact that there is, once you get up to really good streamers, once you do what Terri does, just going from a standard Windows installation to Audiophile Linux, which is way more difficult to install. And really, it's a really cranky operating system. Just doing what he said and then going over to Audiophile Linux. Huge difference in sound. Huge difference. The Audiophile Linux sound is a more refined and natural, more what do you call it? Yeah, it's just basically more refined, where the Windows sound is generally a more round and forgiving sound, not revealing quite as much. But once you get into the system that I've described here, once you do all of these steps, this is the key for getting the best streamer sound in the world. You can basically not improve anything on a streamer once this is done. Forget about buying a product that costs $5,000, $10,000, maybe even $20,000 streamer. This thing is going to beat it by a far stretch. No problems at all. And notice the fact that the audio GD-GP locking mechanism, that's an important box. Giving it its own LPSU that's high quality, that's important. Never use a standard LPSU. They are really crap, okay? Good LPSU cost a lot of money. That's why you have to get a custom made one. So you have to figure that out yourself. You can always get some on eBay to produce that for you. This is also pretty important. If you want the best streamer on a system, I recommend that you separate the streamer. You do not want the streamer on the same power box that powers your audio system. Okay? Any PC product or monitor or things like that, you do not want it on your audio system. It can be heard. Okay? It's going to create a lot of resistance, a lot of noise. So you don't want to do that. And it's a small detail, but having 0.79 power plugs on a power cable that you make yourself is also going to make your streamer sound a hell of a lot better. And you can also just make it like 1.5 foot or 2 feet long, you know. You don't have to use a lot of money on it. And everything that's written here on this list is the magical ingredient. If you did everything that he said combined with everything that I said here, you would have something that would beat most LP players, costing $10,000 to $20,000 without any problem. Without any problem. More like a normal $30,000 LP system. Okay, and like I wrote here, it's gonna beat pretty much any regular $40,000 CD player. Okay. I think it's just once you've done all of this, I think it's just shy of the Audionote 4.1 CD player. They've actually made a 5.1, which is a lot better than all of this, but it's also in a totally different class. So this is the magical ingredient. You actually don't need a CD player after you've done this. You don't need an LP player after you've done this. You don't basically need any other product on the market once you've done this. I mean, it would of course be nice to have a slightly better Audionote 4.1 CD player, but in order to enjoy that fully, you also kind of would want an Audionote amplifier. So it doesn't quite make sense for most people. Most people are broke in the hi-fi business, okay? Most people only have a couple of $1,000 to use per year, or once every couple of years. And this is the way that you basically save a hell of a lot of money. And once you've done this, then you can use, if you ever want to use use more money in your system, use it then on a better speaker or amplifier or whatever. But recognize that everything that I mentioned on this list, this is a list from people who are the best in the business that I have visited, that I'm friends with. We've made some really good streamers, and this is basically the end road of what streamers can do. Okay, so this is it. So I hope this helps you guys, and yeah, also try and support Pursuit of Perfect Systems, because he's also has a really good audio channel. So this is everything, and bye for now.